hi, welcome to an impromptu stream. I don't really know if it's impromptu, if I was like, yeah, you know, I might stream tomorrow. Yeah, I might stream tomorrow. Yeah, I think I might stream tomorrow. Change the schedule 15 minutes prior. Hey, yeah, Cubs, I'm streaming in 15 minutes. So thank you for making it. I'm so sorry about the wackiness with the schedule. Some plan actually came up, and I'll talk about it a little bit later. And what do you call it? It's on Thursday, so I'm like, oh, I gotta move my schedule. So we'll figure all that out, and I'll let you guys know later. But let me scroll. Let me see my hellos. Hello, every cub in general. Hi. Wait, before I even do that, Rip, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for a tier 1 sub for 26 hecky months. Let's go. Thank you for the continued support. I appreciate you very, very much. Let me give you a shout out. One moment. Time flies. It does fly. It does. It does. It has wings. It's crazy. It's evolving. Natural. Actually, okay, I'm gonna stop. That is super, super crazy. And my hi, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 26 hecky months. Ayo. Ayo. Hi, welcome. Oh my goodness, you both were twinning. Hello? Twinning in the months, the support. I honestly appreciate it from the bottom of my very, very heart. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you, play again. Thank you. I tip a chair, but in voice. Whoa, let's go! Yeah! Okay, now I'm politely scrolling. Let's get caught up really quick, and then I'll tell you guys what the hecky is going on. Hi, Matt. Hi. I saw that you hacked up your knee. Stop hacking up your body parts. I don't know how to tell you to stop hurting yourself. Welcome. Another there. Hi. I like the yay emote. Yay. It looks like a little dead space, but I know it's just a snake. But I'm just like, oh, it's so chunky. It's so cute. I want to squish. Hi. Derka hugs you. Welcome. Hi. I love the little rainy mo. Welcome. Hi, Atomic. Hi. Atomic, are you ready for potential Bochi the Rocks before the actual anime night? Just asking for a friend. Just trying to see if that's a plan. I want to try to see if, I don't know how long the end game for Pokemon is, but I still really want to play Overwatch or Fortnite. I didn't really get to play much Fortnite yesterday because I was really tired. So I'm like, oh, I have to make it up today. But we have anime night at 8:30. That's what I get for trying to like cram a lot of this stuff in. But I do want to at least get like a few games in, so maybe we could speedrun Pokemon. I heard that the ending right now, our end zone is not too long, and I was told 2 hours should be plenty enough time, so big thumbs emoji but in voice. Thumbs up emoji but in voice. My brain is like calling it like a stand or something. Oh my goodness. Okay, now that I'm gonna stop being an absolute weeb. Hi Lucky, hi. Thank you for the contribution to karaoke. Thank you much as well. Thank you, Sunny. Hi Sunny, by the way. Sunny says hello, Galmer. Are you gonna have mac and chili for Christmas? No, but I feel like I'm about to have pizza. So today at work, my boss, oh my gosh, my boss again, the way to my heart is food. And she gets career woman money, and I don't have career woman money quite yet, but she's like, Tippa, I'm hungry. Like she's so brash, she's so funny. She's like, I'm hungry, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know, manager. I don't know. What do you want? What are you craving? And I'm like, oh, yesterday these pizza people stopped by, and they're like, oh, we only have a pizza deal only for December 20th. I don't know what's happening today. I don't think there's any special occasion. They're just like, large pizza, $10. Cheese or pepperoni only. And my manager is so funny. She's like, I don't eat meat on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I don't recall if that's like a religious reason or anything like that, but she's very firm on that. And I'm like, that's fine. I don't even like pepperoni. Let's just order like a large cheese pizza. And she's like, that's not really exciting, you know? I'm about to get a personality test based off the pizza I ordered. I'm a cheese kind of gal. But she's like, why don't we get something different? And she's like, oh, what if we get something different, but the coupon that they want applies? And I'm like, oh, manager, I don't know if it works like that. But she called and they're like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. And I'm like, oh, okay. Anyway, I bring up the story because she buys me like a little personal pizza and she buys herself a personal pizza. And then I sneak in on my own separate order. I pay with my own means, like a big, large pizza because that's a $10 deal. And I'm like, I'm going to eat so good because I have off tomorrow and I don't have to worry about potential lunch or dinner. And it's been a while since I ate pizza. And it was our first time trying the pizza. It was so good. And I was just really excited. And, I kept the big pizza in my car so my manager doesn't know I had the pizza and went behind her back to order it even though she didn't want it. So I don't know, it's really going behind her back. Anyway, not the point. Point is, ate the pizza, ate my personal pizza. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you manager so much for the food. I appreciate you. And she's like, she only ate half of hers. And she's like, all right, Tippa, you can have the rest of mine. I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, don't let it go to waste. I'm like, don't you have kids at home? Don't you want to give it to your kids? She's like, no. I have to cook later today for them anyway. Have my pizza. Don't let it go to waste. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So now I have this really big, large cheese pizza. And now like half of her like veggie pizza. And I'm just like, my mac and chili enchiladas. What the heck? So I finally cooked this week, and of course the only time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm cooking this week, I just get a bunch of food somehow. I have no idea how I've been feeding myself these past few weeks, but finally the day I decide, hey, I'm gonna cook, now I have food to last me 2 weeks. Heck it all to heck. So I might be eating pizza for Christmas if it really lasts that long, but it's not gonna actually last that long, so yeah. And then Thursday, one of my friends is having like a Friendsmas. And their mom is like really excited about like cooking, so we're just gonna bum off their mom and have like a little small friend gathering. It's gonna be super nice. I love eating Spanish food, and she's gonna make pork, and I'll take pictures if it's super yummy or if I don't forget. So that's why I have to move Thursday, and I'm like, hey, why couldn't they do this Friday? And they're like, oh well, I'm busy Friday, so I'm like, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Go Club. Welcome. I'm so sorry. I promise I'm going to play Pokemon. I'm just telling you because my life story because I love chatting. But yeah, so that's why my schedule's been moved. And that's why I have pizza to survive me until next week. So I have no idea what I'm going to do with so much food. Let's sigh. But yeah. I hope that answers any questions. Hi Glenn, hi. Hello Tip and Bearcat. Hello my fellow cub. Welcome. Matt says, I don't know how I did it this time. I can walk on my own a little right leg. I can't bend it all the way. And I just want to heck myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have no idea what you did. If you don't know, I don't know. Please go see your doctor. Hi, Selic. Hi. Welcome. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Atomic says ready for potential boche. Let's go. Pizza is so good though. Are you not going back home? Oh, so thankfully, holiday plans. I know. Oh my goodness. I feel like a lot of streamers. I don't know if it's on your feed too, Cubs. A lot of I'm sorry. A lot of streamers on my personal like Twitter feed are like, hey, this is the last stream before I go up for holidays, and I'm just like. Me trying to cram in every stream all day. No, I promise I'm gonna go see family. So it was a little bit difficult last year because I was in a different part of Bearcat Mountain and I was really far from like friends and family. Not giving you a sob story, I'm just telling you that is what it is. I'm much closer to my mama Bearcat and my siblings, or sibling, singular. And my brother has invited me for a Christmas Eve party, so my mama Bearcat is a party animal, if I do say so myself, and she loves going to gatherings like that, so I'll definitely get to see her at my brother's party, and that's what we're doing Saturday. They're doing like a white elephant thing, which is really nerve-wracking. I realize I can't get away with being like, I'm a child, and I don't owe anyone any gift. Please give me presents. Now that I'm forever 17 plus God knows what. It's like, Tipa, I know you don't want to accept this, but you're an adult now, and everyone else is having like families, and you need to buy a gift that's like at least $20 worth, and I'm like, I don't want to spend money. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have like this really weird thing when I get people gifts. I really like the gifts to be like productive to them. And I'm not saying like it has to be like something serious or work or like a textbook or anything, like something that is like really useful to them. Or, you know, I would only get like really sentimental items if I think they would like enjoy it or like it. Like, my best one, Ryan, she has a lot of lion things that I like to give her. And I'm like, I thought of you when I saw this. And, you know, it's like an instant buy. For a random stranger, sorry, and not to say that they're strangers, but you know, like I don't know who I'm giving the gift to in the White Elephant, and a lot of it's my like brother's wife's family who I'm not as familiar with, so I'm just like family gatherings that I don't know, panic. But it's okay, I guess I can get to know them. Boo, boo. A party animal, yeah. My mom is quite social. Quite the extrovert, if I do say so myself. Let me load into the game really quick before that takes like 500 years now. Matt says I basically walk like a cripple. I don't know if that's appropriate to say. And I can't put much weight on my right leg, and I don't know how I've done it. And it's your knee? Huh. I'm so sorry. I'm not entirely sure what I can do to help. I felt powerful the other day because there was this lady who came into the clinic, and she's like, I'm in pain, and I'm like, ma'am, I can't help. I'm a student, I'm not a professional. I'm sorry that you're having this pain, basically. I don't know if I caught this Pokemon yet. This one, I'm like staring at it. I'm pretty sure I did. And what do you call it? She's like, I had to get an assisted device and everything, and I'm like, oh. And she's like, yeah, it just feels better when I lean forward, and I'm like, oh, Bearcat School taught me this. Bearcat School taught me this. Wah! So I hit her with the, hey, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but what I learned in Bearcat School was. And I basically told her, I'm like, hey, I think you might have spinal stenosis. So what happens is that in our spine, we have these things called foramen, or like the little holes that our nerves go through. And what happens is that stenosis is like the narrowing of that hole. And the smaller the hole gets, the more, or the less room that your nerves have to move and whatnot. So what's happening is that you're probably having some nerve compression, which is why you're having these symptoms down the back of your leg and your hip and all that jazz. I think you should go see a doctor. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, okay. And we'll hear back from that soon, I promise, I guess. She is a very she's very adamant about her health, so I'm pretty sure I will hear back from her soon about that update. So I know I'm going the wrong way, but I forget the Pokemon that explodes. I want it. I want the Pokemon that explodes. I don't know where this goes, though. I swear I remember seeing it here, though. I'm already confused. Alright, I'm about to break out the photos. After I... Oh, is that an Espeon? Wow, just out in the wild? I evolved you. I evolved you. For what purpose? Do I have you? Wait, don't attack me. Yeah, I do have you. No, I just want to complete the area, but I see there's a stupid ball Pokemon. It's not Voltorb. Electro, thank you! Nico, thank you, you saved my life! You would have been like, But it's okay if I don't get it. I should just focus on the actual game, you know? I should just focus on the actual game and the story. But look, all these Pokemon just keep appearing. The game is so cool. Wow. Did I get this one? Sorry. I have a really bad habit of like any Pokemon I see, I'm like, do I have that? Do I have that? I really just want to get the 400 Pokemon so I get this shiny charm. It's really bad. No, I definitely have you guys. You're literally on my team. Who are you? I don't want you. Alright, one more loop around and let's go to Area 0. Let's actually play the game. But what if it's up here? No, it's just a bunch of... Gosh, what are their names? Tropical. Pollo tropical. Eh? Sorry, their ears are just so floppy. It's kind of cute. I want to grab this item though. Thank you. Alright, I've given up. My hopes, my dreams, my aspirations. Gone. Like the wind. Let's just climb up this giant mountain all janky, okay? Alright, so I'm pretty sure we healed our team. Do you want one? I could give you mine. Navy? I'm really trying to collect all 400 Pokemon. I haven't done the surprise trade because I actually got spoiled by doing the surprise trade. So I'm like, oh, I guess no more. But I'd love to trade. If you need anything from Scarlet exclusive, just let me know and I'll be sure to get it to you if I can. Game. Oh, that's fine. That's all I've been doing. Wonder trading. I want to do it, but I want to beat the game. I got like I don't want to spoil it for anyone else. I'm about to get to the area, but gosh darn it. I can give you some mons if you like. I would honestly appreciate, yeah. Oh, what the heck? Okay, no, we already caught that Pokemon, so here, if you want. Sorry, while I slowly glide down, I'm gonna politely shill my own Discord. Feel free to join and ping me, or I'll ping you, and I'll be like, hey, by the way, remember when we talked about trading and da 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 da? 2 exclusive legendaries. Oh, I didn't know there was 2 exclusive. I know there's the 4 legendaries, but 2 exclusives. Hello. I'll keep an eye out for you. Okay, I'll do it. Hi, Zep, by the way. Hi, welcome. Hi, Sugar. Hi, welcome. Tipanya, my bear cat buddy. Ayo, how's it go? It goes. It really does go. It's moving. It's moving. Oh, hey. Nico, I don't know if I could do that one for you. I didn't think about that either. I feel like a dummy. Anyway, shameless plug is okay. Honestly, I hope. Anyway, hey! Over here! Me? Wait, there was a gate I could have gone through? Oh, heck. I'm going back that way. This is Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the insides of the great crater of Paldea. Hi, Robo. Hi. Welcome. 2 days worth of tip? This week is getting better. Well, this week just started. Well, hi, Robo. Hi. Welcome. I'm glad that I'm doing such an impromptu stream. Glad to have you. Welcome again. Welcome to what the folks call Area 0. Dun. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours? The one I gave you? What Pokemon did you give me? Who did you give me? Oh, and you didn't give me this Pokemon. I feel like I'm being gaslit right now. I found this Pokemon on the beach. I fed it a sandwich. What are you talking about? Wait, he gave it to me? No way. I'm being gaslit. Breathe that gaslight in. Oh, it tastes like gasoline. Oh my goodness. Hi, Happy. Hi. Welcome. He gave you the ball for it? No way. Yeah, I don't remember. I feel so bad. Nico says I haven't beaten the game. I stopped playing the game and just keep trying to collect the Pokédex. I wanted to do that so bad, but basically I was awful off stream. Anytime I was playing off stream, it was any Pokemon on site. Do I have that? I'm gonna get it. Do I have that? I'm gonna get it. But you're so good. You're so valid. I think I'm gonna try to catch all the Pokemon after I beat the game. This is the last thing I have to do. So I finished Team Star. I finished the Elite Four. I finished the gym, so I'm just here. I'm here, my dude. Rose says I'm too weak for the fighting Team Star girl. I do not blame you whatsoever. I think Team Star is kind of hard. I think they're very difficult. I think this whole game in general for the Pokemon like Scarlet Violet series has been giving me like the most trouble. Oh, nice hit. Pass it over here. Oh, here. Shuffle noises. I was a role player on Gaia Online. Okay, we don't get into that though. Anyway, Alex says you go to the lighthouse and he's like, "Ayo, pee off. Wait, Koraidon listens to you? Take its Pokeball. I don't want to deal with it anymore." I didn't remember. My memory must be absolute dog poop. Huh? Oh, Nikolai says I feel ya. I didn't challenge any trainer in the world. All I did was catch Pokemon. Oh no. Any Pokemon trainer I saw, most of the time was on site. Other times it was off site. Like I actually don't want to deal with you. Anyway, so apparently after being gaslit and understood that this guy helped me out, Area Zero was apparently where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe you'll be happy that I could finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. What the heck is this tsundere behavior? No, not that I care. No, not that I like you or anything. Fuck. Anyway, our 2 new team members should be waiting for us inside Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. I felt like 4 trainers in total? No. The trainers and the, what do you call it? And all the Pokemon catching is how I'm like level 70 right now. No, don't take me in yet. I have to go through the regular gate. I climbed the mountain. I didn't know there was a gate. Help. Alright. So I'm ready to cry. By the way, I never explained the title. I heard that people were very emotional about this game, so ready to be emotional with it. Whoa, kind of dark in here. Her. Hola, Tipanya. Sorry, my voice got hoarse for a moment. Oh, heck, I'm gonna lurk? No, absolutely no problem, Rip. Rip, you are literally, to me, in my eyes, you are zooming through the Pokemon game, but I'm glad that you're having so much fun with it. I would politely look away because this is endgame spoilers, and I feel like this is probably gonna be like the cherry on top to the whole game, so politely look away and politely ignore my ring thing. Oh my goodness, Momo, have good luck. I will have the bestest of luck. Thanks to you. Thank you, Rip. Thank you. You do have to climb the mountain. The gate will just be near the top. Okay, because I'm like, Arvin says there'll be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she gets to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. I don't think you can really say that, Arvin. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Selleck says literally that part of the game turns from a 7 to a 9 or 10 game. Let's do it. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Ask and you shall receive. Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Wow, so big brain. Definitely the big brains of this operation. So smart, so wow, so... It seems like they were on power saving mode. Hmm? I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Wow, you're so smart, Penny. Oh, it's you! The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess? My name's Penny. Well, hey! Well, we never actually got to talk. I'm Lamona. I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Oh, so overwhelming. You talk like way too much. I'm One Night, hi. Cursed headpads, I got you. One moment. Politely died for that one moment. One moment. Wait, where the heck are they? One. Wait, I got it. Ta-da! Alright, are you ready for this? This one goes out to you. 1, 2, skibbity-dibbity-doo. Okay, I stop. Quench. Thank you for everything for the cursed headpad. Thank you, and hi, welcome. Also, welcome, Monte. Hi, welcome. Pat. Coming to curse? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Sometimes you just walk right into it. It just happens. Is it truly cursed, or is it the memories and experience we make all the way, which is a opposite of a curse? I'm like, blessing? Is blessing the opposite of curse? I guess. Thank you for the karaoke contributions, by the way. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Wait, where are we now? Hold on. 79%! Let's go! Crack's voice. I'm not ready for karaoke. But thank you. 79 means that we're almost at 80, which really means that we're math 4/5 of the way there. Let's go! So thank you. Wow. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Tipanya. Ahaha, tee. I got that, Riz. Sorry, they keep using the word Riz and and it's just like slightly like rubbing off on me, like, oh yeah, that guy got some Riz. Anyway, I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Tipanya, and I pay my debts. Soon? Yes, soon, Tian. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin! My love includes my pasta? Yeah. And cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Tipanya. I've been expecting you. Oh? And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Is this not your son? It's not just me. Sorry. Who are you? So like people who hate Riz are the people who don't have Riz. No, I absolutely, there's something about it. It just reminds me of, like, you know, when people are like swag. And I'm like, gosh darn it. Anyway, how do I sound like an edgy kid whose parents didn't like them? Ugh, that's my mom. Probably. What the heck? What? That's Professor Sada? Namona, student ID number. And Penny, student ID number. Hi, thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it is such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you, tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I last asked you all to make your way down to the great crater of Padilla. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you see on your right. Mom? Please proceed below. Aww, no! No! It kind of hurts a little bit. Are they, not on good terms? It must not be. Alright, we did a lot. Save! Frowny boy? Honestly, I feel a little bit bad. Because it's just like, I just want to talk to you, Mom. Why you have to be so formal? Yeah, I get it. You mean business, but I'm your son, you know? Anyway, let me politely hydrate. One moment. Alright, I'm ready. Is there anything else cool? Where are you off to? We're supposed to head down. Okay. What about this area? Perhaps it's broken? Okay. Any other machines? No. Wow, amazing. Alright, I'll stop hacking around. This is definitely just like a fun decor area. I wonder if the professor's any good at Pokemon battling. Please. Sana used to be very famous. Everyone knew who she was. But she hasn't been in the media in like ages. Guess we better proceed below as requested. Wow. No need for the passive aggressiveness, my dude. Oh? Okay. Biometric identification in progress. Identity is confirmed. Access granted to lower levels. Wow, so spooky! Wow! Ooh, it opened for us automatically! Not quite. It looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Tipanya, you have brought Corridon with you. What if I say no? Too aggressive? Honestly, right? Sometimes I want to heck around with the options because it's just really interesting. I feel like everyone's like, yeah, of course you brought the legendary, right? Right, Tipanya? Right? Yeah. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Koraidon could fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. You're loading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! I don't understand people on Link Trade. All they do is show off shinies, like, what the heck? But it's funny. I want a shiny. I still, in almost 40 hours of gameplay, have not seen a shiny Pokemon. And if I have, then heck. But I have not. I have not caught a shiny. My luck is negative. I'll have people show off their fancy shinies. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? Look in Arvin, I can see the emo-ness from here. I guess we better go too. Alright. This is where I go backwards. It would be really cool if they had like a dumb Easter egg. Aww. There are a lot of containers here, but it's not clear what they're used for. Masai times 2. Are you ready for the worst? Yeah, Yeah. Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Yeah? I'm so sorry. That's so scary. No way. No way. Imagine my Pokemon hopped off without me. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights? That's what I say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. Oh, Jay, thank you. How does that logic work? Oh, so don't go. Wait, get off. That's my Pokemon. Where are you guys going? Why am I the one hanging on? Oh, thank you. I'm like, I think this is really dangerous. And that's my Pokemon. Oh my goodness, but so anime, so adventurous. I almost died because of you guys. You guys are just really joshing around, weren't you? So funny, so... Oh. Wow. Really gives you Made in the Abyss vibes, doesn't it? Level 2 area. Nice. Our Guardian says, welcome to one of the places with the best soundtrack in game. Alright, let me pump it up on my end. Hold on. I'm super excited. I wanted to listen to like the soundtrack of this game, but I saw that it got spoilery in this area, so I'm like, let's sigh. I'll wait. So it's gonna definitely be my first time hearing, but thank you for the heads up. I appreciate ya. Well, I guess we're not gonna back up then. I guess not. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. You? What about me? Hanging on for dear life for a good solid 10 seconds. Pokemon noise. What's wrong? What does this mean? Oh. It chose to go back to its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait, where's Nimona? Hello? Hello? Asking the real questions here. Wait a second. Where's that student council girl? He disappeared into dust. So unfortunate. She was one of the best rivals that I've ever had the pleasure of beating in a Pokemon game. And now she's gone. Like the wind. Hi. Are you enjoying the Scarlet story so far? I am. Honestly, I'm a really big fan of this series. I mean, not just Pokemon in general, but like this particular game really did exceed a lot of my expectations. When I had first got it, I think I got it like a week after, where no one was really talking about the story. They were just talking about the glitches. So I'm kind of like, But then I heard a lot of people have so much fun with it, and then I'm like, I'm having fun too. And then the story, their story. Not that there normally isn't story, but I don't feel like it's as heavily involved. It's just like beat Pokemon trainer, save world, maybe have fun. But I really like the different routes you can take. It's actually super nice. And Nikolai, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to Cow Club. Welcome. And welcome, Elle. Thank you so much for the introduction. I appreciate you. I'm Elle, and I'm currently grinding for completing the living decks. If you need any Scarlet exclusives, please let me know, because I'm also gonna try to grind right after I finish the story. I also want to try to see about getting my actual competitive team. Nimona is a yandere though? She is, but what's wrong with that? It is a fun game, it is. Nimona's doing Nimona things? She is. What? She's gone. You don't think she disappeared with the wind, do you? Everyone, you have to see this. Area 0 is amazing. Come on already. I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition? Satisfactory. Metal Deer, what's with that look, huh? Oh, I'm on Scarlet too. Just waiting for the water to change so I can evolve my Gudra. And I traded my other one away. Oh no, I actually didn't realize that's how Gudra evolved. I wish you the best of luck in the weather changes. I don't know how we can how do you call it? Trick the weather. I absolutely hope you the best. Does anyone have any of the legendaries? No. No. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears that you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Ha! Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That's that is good. I had concerns you might fail given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your mom's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you were worried about us? That's so sweet! You should now make your way to meet me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Oh. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Thank you. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Oh, meta. Yeah, no, honestly, I think all the shinies are basically luck in RNG, and how did the other people do it? Don't they like save right before you encounter the legendary and you just hope for the best? There's this guy that I recently had followed, and when I say recently, it must have been like a month or 2 ago. But all he does is shiny hunt, and he's like, "This is how I caught God." I'm so sorry, the Pokemon name is escaping me. I promise I'm not so bad with the names, but gosh darn it. Frost, thank you so very much for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the Cup Club. Welcome, 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 welcome. Why is the professor locked in? Ooh, it's a mystery. And Elle, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Cup Club as well. Woo, tune in and find out. Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. How do we know it's this way, though? Oh, downhill. Ooh. Hi, Spaghetti. Hi. Tip Gaming. I am gaming. Look at me go. Look at that Corviknight go. Wow. Nature is just so beautiful, am I right? Wow. Amazing. So great. With the music too and everything? Let me know. Let me know if I should, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, but the save is so loud, but the actual music isn't? Huh? Unfair. Pokemon unfair. Big Ham? Hi, Big Ham. Oh, now the music's kicking. Hello? Big Ham, hi. Welcome. Cubs, if you have not seen Big Ham's newest model, please do check her out. She goes to Brazil. We don't have to go to Brazil. She brings Brazil to us. And she's so cute in her little Yannico floaty. So please do check her out. And her caramel dancing. That was my favorite part of the stream, by the way. And the PowerPoint. And that were two good things. So yeah. I hope you got all the well-deserved rest and all that, especially after such a hype event. But belated congratulations. Or well, congratulations, but in voice. The laughter is wonderful. Thank you. Tip, slow down. You're spinning so fast. You're gonna puke? Wait, I was spinning? I'll spin now. I'm sorry. Go puke. Wait, everyone's running off. As it should be. I'm glad. Purple Sun is so good. It was great. Hi guys. Did I catch you yet? Did I catch you? Did I catch the mini one? Yeah. Go! Fractured Flame? Oh no! Go see a doctor! Thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Cup Club. Welcome. Okay, I get it, I get it. I can't ride Koraidon. Okay. Man, actually walking in game with this frame rate? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna complain about the frame rate. It really doesn't bother me. I used to play like Overwatch at 30 FPS. I'm kind of like, wow. Ah, feels different just seeing it from our textbook. Yeah, textbooks. It's so intense. Normally we'd be not. No, they're talking so fast. I can't talk so fast. Ah! What if I just fall? I could just fall, right? My Pokédex will help me, right? Wait, what is that noise? Whoa! Big Pokemon! 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 Wait, it didn't let me throw my Pokeball! I didn't really want to run up to it! Wait, I've already caught you too! No! Alright, I'll get you your cowboy hat, Spaghetti. Yee hecky ha! Oh, there was a Venomoth? I keep forgetting how big they are. No, same, but I definitely knew I caught that one, so I'm kind of like, eh. You had a whole 30 trying to play battle. Try playing Battlefield on 12 FPS. How are you getting 12 FPS? FPS, my dude. That sounds awful. I'm so sorry. I do want to read what they're saying, but I'm just gonna like read it mentally. I can't read so fast. FPS at 12 FPS? Yeah, I have no idea. That's absolutely insane to me. As insane as the size of Venomoth. Wow, so beautiful. Ah! I got scared. I'm sorry. I don't know why I got scared because this thing was definitely behind me. Sorry, I won't look at nature. Nature's scary. A GPU from 2019, but bottlenecked by a 28 PC or 2008 PC. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I had cash monies to offer, I would fund for all the Cubs' cool PC stuff. Truly a horror game. Is it not? I feel like any open world is just a horror game at this point. That made me kind of jump, not gonna lie. I was hearing a soda open. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, friend lore story. Oh my goodness, the same Pokemon repeating. Penny being cute. Can I not just jump off? Oh my goodness gracious. I was able to jump off earlier. Oh, you're this guy. No thank you. I don't need you. I don't need that Pokemon either. You think you've got a cool friendship origin? No, it's not a competition! Yeah, stop trying to flex on us! But the Tipanya Club. They're so cute. I love them. I absolutely do. They're so precious. No worries, okay. Oh look, it's this Pokemon. Man, this Pokemon, it's not a pain in the butt or anything like that. They're super cute, but you have to evolve them through friendship. Whoa, what up? You're so chunky. So big. Sorry. I want to look at everything, but it's just the same like 5 Pokemon, but I'm like, what if it's different? What if something changes? Wow! Sorry. It's just a field, but I'm like, wow! Grass texture! Wait! You guys are here too? Wow, you guys are so cute! Oh wait, did I get lost? Never mind, I'm so sorry. I didn't see the downhill. I'm like, wow, look over there. Oh, but that's what we're looking for. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what were they called? Radish rations? Research stations. Well, I was close. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Yeah, hello? No, not this guy! This guy kicked my absolute butt. That's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Tipanya, let's take it on together. What? 2v1? I think that's a little unfair, but I do need the help. Oh, I love running through this area. It felt very adventurous. I just wish I could ride my dumb lizard. Honestly, same. Same. Let me get... Babas, hi, welcome. Let me give you a shout out. One moment. Welcome. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Take care of throat? I will. Give me actually one moment before you hear me like inhale water really quick. One moment. I will politely hydrate. Thank you so much, by the way. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway. So I really don't remember what this Pokemon type is. I think it's ground, but I'm really too lazy to change and yada 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 yada. Let's take it on together. Continue to wrestle Pokemon down and pummel. We can take it on. Look, see, we did it. Ta-da! Ta-da! Ground poison? Okay, because I'm like, this looks like a grass type. Not to judge a book by its cover, but are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? Wait, why didn't we catch it? Wait, could we have caught it? Man! Wait, could I have caught it? Now I feel a little stupid. You think that was something? Please. You really got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Honestly. Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. What's in here? What secrets await us? Why did my character look like that? I can't believe I caught a Pokemon I could potentially catch. It's so sad, so sad. Can I squeeze in here? Any secrets? Any more secrets? Secret nugget. Secret citrus berry. Secret entrance, which is right in the front. Oh no, let me, no! No, the little shiny item! Oh, they were serious. Look at the Pokebag. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears we have researched our... It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Tipanya, if you'd be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. Why me? Rest. No, let's not BM. Let's just do this. You heard the professor. Better press it. I feel so like weird about it. I feel like that's like weird text, you know? Lock disabled. 3 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. ... Rust recovers PP? It does! I just feel bad if I rusted before like unlocking though. I don't know. It's like, oh, it would be kind of rude. She's waiting for me. Actual NPC. Hi guys, what are your opinions and emotions right now? Oh, thank you. It looks like you could get a decent rest on the bed here if you and your team get tired. Although, it looks kinda mildewy. I wanted to check out the other rooms, but the doors are busted, so yeah. This is going great. I wonder if my mom ever worked here. Yeah, probably. Wait, what's that over there? No! I want to see the green teleporter. It probably does absolutely nothing. Wait guys, I know we're very excited to run around. So I thought there was an item out there too. Alright guys. What is this? Where would you like to go? Oh, it is actually a teleporter. That's really nice. And they didn't even want to tell us that. Alright, let's explore this area. I almost never saw my mom in my whole life. Oh, is it time for the backstory reveal? Penny, shh. She was always busy with work and hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself. My Pokemon's the only one I could talk to. So yeah, I don't really know her at all, even if she is my mom. I don't try to think about it. I try to be proud that she was a famous genius. But the truth is, I'd rather have a mom who was just there, even if she wasn't great. I haven't seen her in ages. I used to get emails sometimes, but even those stopped a few years ago. And then she appears out of the blue and we have to come over here? Some family, am I right? But we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry for earlier. I shouldn't have snapped like that. Last time I came to the Great Crater to go see my mom, I got about this far and then I was attacked by some creature I'd never seen before. Whoa, look at this! It's so chunky! I can't draw my Pokemon at it though. Oh my goodness. No! No! I keep getting so drawn off that I just can't throw my Pokemon. I have to actually run up to these hackers. Hold on. No, Raichu, I'm sorry. It's so... Alright, here's the technique, Cubs. Don't forget. Quick ball, and if that doesn't work, run. And keep trying. Even though there's like 5 other Pokemon here hanging out, having a little party. But it worked. Huh? What? What is that name? Wait, I got Giraffe fur from Fari. Now that the brainwaves from the head and tail are synced up, the psychic power of this Pokemon is 10 times stronger than its first evolution. Huh. It's so dumb looking. I want it on my team. Honey Giraffe? Honestly! Cute. I don't want to ever run into that awful thing ever again. It was that strong, huh? Then I really hope I get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're a real tactless sometimes, Simona, you know that? Cute. Sorry. Yay! Wow, so fun! Woo! Sliding! Go back up. Would you like to go back up? No. No, I don't actually. Oh, look! Minecraft! Are you- Oh! Wait! I just want to check if you're the evolution. I don't think I have you yet. Oh my goodness. I don't have you. It's time, Cubs. On site. That salt bean? That salt bean is Minecraft. Look at him! Hi, welcome. I hope your whole Pokemon team is made of mouseholds. Indeed, Minecraft? Honestly, you cannot look at that. That's like a 10-year-old OC Minecraft guy. I can make this into my Minecraft Pokemon. I can texture it with little to no knowledge of Minecraft textures. Hi SG, hi, what's up? Area Zero Gamer? I am! Pyramid Guy? Yeah, basically like the Pokemon equivalent of Pyramid Guy. It's him! John Minecraft! It is! Oh, I wish I could nickname him. I would nickname him John Minecraft. You got a shiny one? Wait, what is the shiny color palette if you don't mind me asking? This Pokemon will rub its fingertips together and sprinkled injured Pokemon with salt. No! This is not John Minecraft! This is Salt Bay! Even severe wounds will promptly heal afterwards. Wow, thank you, Salt Bay. It's brown? But this is brown. What? Like, maybe like the white parts are brown? Heck, I have to go see a picture. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm so glad Salt Bay made it into the game. Yeah, same. Oh my goodness. What a big reveal. I don't know if I should be coming here yet. This looks like I'll be going up, which is the opposite direction. Okay, I'm just gonna go into the lab. Let's not explore. I'm anti-exploring. Where the heck is the building though? It was right here, right? Oh, there it is. The salt is now brown? Oh, okay, that makes more sense because I'm like, it's already brown. What do you mean? Hello? What did I hit? Oh, okay, I was like, all the Pokemon were 5 feet apart from me. Wow, a second research station. About time too. Now we could charge $2,000 for mediocre steak. Yeah, let's go! Mediocre steak. Mediocre steak. I love this song so much. Honestly, I really like the vibe. I really like the atmosphere of it. New? Hi, New! Hi! Hi! Welcome! Let me give you... Oh my god, let me give you and Ashley a shout out. Wait. Hi, New! How are ya? You got New? Thank you! I got you too! Welcome. New, did you get Pokemon? Sorry, I haven't gone through your profile to double check. I'm like, does she have Pokemon? Does she want to play? I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Yes. Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you had a bit more stamina, student council girl. Hehe. Hehe. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know? Look at my painful grin. Good one, Nimona, sorry. Cute. Look at this Jigglypuff! Wait! That just looks like the professor! Wait, is this on purpose? Why does this look like Professor Sada? Children, I'm following you. In a Pokemon form, I've been reincarnated. Formal hi, welcome. I didn't know this will show. Now my luck has been discovered. No, I'm sorry, but thank you for the contribution. I appreciate ya. Welcome. Ashley says, oh yeah, your Pokemon are different? What do you mean? Did you see the equivalent of your professor? Did you see some Wigglytuff with like a chin? I don't get this one. No, I get, like, do you not get it, like, don't understand it, or you don't get it, like, yeah, exclusive. Yes, my favorite Pokemon trainer, Pneumonia. Yeah, Jigglypuff, I'm telling you. Robo, thank you for giving me something new. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for going to the Sugar Bear community. Thank you! No, I literally don't get this Jigglypuff. Okay, but do you get, again, like a Wigglytuff with a chin? He says, I don't play Pokemon, but I started playing Picross like an insane person and both started with P. I think I saw that the other day, but I'm like, what the heck is Picross? Heck. I have to trade to get a Jigglypuff? Oh, I see. I will also, quote unquote, trade as soon as I'm done with the game. 1,000 rats, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Cup Club. Welcome. I will inhale air. Hold on. sorry, I can't take it seriously. Alright, needed breath, one moment. Thank you! And thank you for the posture check. Thank you. I love this Pokemon. It's actually kind of intimidating. Yeah, because it looks like the professor. Pew! Oh my gosh, so cute! Arvin's like, that's the Pokemon that kicked my butt. Boo! Wah! Fiona, ah! What? What the? Wah! Tipanya, it's battle time! Why didn't you leave me? No, the professor's hot? That's different? I'm no longer gonna comment on the status of this Pokemon, how I feel about them objectively or subjectively. Screamtail? What kind of name is that? Let's invite you. Oh my goodness gracious, the camera will be wow. It do be screaming? It do be resting at full HP. Hello? Alright, we're just gonna... Oh my gosh, no, not the light glitch. Not the light glitch! Penny really said time to duel battle, then ran and hid. Because I hold my beer real quick. I love the POV. I love just staring at... Oh my goodness! Screamtail. Wait, I forget if I can catch these Pokemon or not! I keep forgetting. I keep battling them like they're boss battles. No, please again. Tell me I couldn't catch it. Anyway, seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of ferocious for a Jigglypuff, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. You have a chance to catch them further on? Okay, thank goodness. I'm like killing them left and right because I keep thinking they're like Titans or like the boss battles. But it's not like you can really catch that, you know? I'm gonna get so many Screamtails and trade them out. Wow, a copy and paste of the other laboratory. They really had a map when they thought about this. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Yeah, no kidding. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be safe to catch our breath. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descend further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge, ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to a Pokemon known as Donphan. Yet differences such as its sheer size and the shape on its back set it... Wait. Yet differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back sets it apart, as do its great tusk. Monsters of Area Zero? So... they aren't actual Pokemon? I don't really know. Research station? Shimmer? Mutations? This better not turn into Annihilation. Gosh, I hope not. I honestly was thinking more again, like I was saying earlier, Made in the Abyss vibes with going down like the layers and going deeper, but gosh darn it. What do you think, Tipanya? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. I think they really are just Pokemon. I don't think they're regular Pokemon. Maybe. They definitely do look different at least, and I've never seen any of them in our Pokedex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor Soda! Some of the life forms that you see residing within the Area Zero are ancient Pokemon that lived. Excuse me. That are ancient Pokemon that lived in a distant past long lost to us. Ancient Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. That's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I'm located contains a time machine. It summons the ancient Pokemon to this place. So the thing my mom spent forever researching down here, she actually got it working? The professor's actually just punished. Basically. I can't wait to see like all the Pokemon sacrificed. Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the past? It is theoretically possible to travel to the past. However, for such a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Damn, they really just dropped Pokemon Arceus in here. Mom, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Arvin, I... ... If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. ... Now then, Tipanya, please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. I feel like we're doing the wrong thing. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Tipanya? You know that book she told me to bring? I think it got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one she expects to fix whatever it is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Wow, the Scarlet book. Take care of it for me, okay? Oh, okay. Alright, save our PP. Z. Better than the Scarlet letter for sure. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh? It can't be. It just can't. But then who? Seriously, a time machine? It feels like we stumbled into a sci-fi novel or something. I can't believe I got to battle Pokemon from a whole different era. This is incredible. I'm so glad I came here with you. Wow, neat. Alright, let us politely get on to what kind of crazy Pokemon we're gonna see. I was really hoping Arvin was gonna be like, yeah, that Jigglypuff was a Pokemon that kicked my butt. So many giraffe riches. What are your parents like, Ramona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on board of the Rotomophones. Wait, how did you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous, and I guess I looked into him for my own reasons. So, Nemona's actually a pampered little princess from a rich family? Ugh, not my thing. Though, yeah, I guess you could say mother and father were like hands off, but like in a good way. My big sister will take over the business, so they let me do whatever I want. Wait, you call them mother and father? That's some pampered little princess stuff right there. God, Kayente Penny. What's your, oh, family. Penny's family. Wow. You're unbelievably annoying. Like, super overprotective, you know? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes weird nicknames like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world, period. That sounds like real down for your dad. Having his own daughter describe him like that. Don't you dare take a side. Tipanya, how about you? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? I want to catch this Pokemon! Ah! Really? I wish I could have seen it. I bet it tasted great. It did, thank you. Ta-da! Oh! Hi! She is nice. The mom is very nice. Please work. Please and thank you. I didn't really want to cut off their conversation. I was being very polite. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think this only has one evolution prior, I hope. Or maybe it has two. Maybe it's like the cocoon Pokemon again. It flaps its four wings to hover and fly freely in any direction, to and fro and sideways. Wow, what a description. Oh, just one. Hi, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hi, Tipa. Hi, hi, Wood. Welcome to the end of Pokemon. Whoa, look how chunky that one looks. Is there anything? Do I have you? Sorry. I think I have you. Yeah. I have that. Wasn't there another Pokemon here? Chili? Big Chili? Corviknight. Oof. Oof. I don't think I was really supposed to be going this way, but I might as well just see what's around this corner. Absolutely nothing. Just birds. Huh? What is that? Okay, that's a glowing rock. Alright. Sorry to have wasted your time, Cubs. I was just really curious about the area. It's so big. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Mobile typing on the phone is just suffering, to be honest. So many Raichus. So many Girafferages. So many Venomoths. They're like, hey, remember the old Pokemon game? Yeah! Here. First gen Pokemon only. Or second, I guess. SG what? I'm eating. What you eating? Oh, SG, you didn't hear about my story about having so many pizzas. Basically, I have too many pizzas. That's it. That was the end of the story. I thought I was being smart by buying more pizza for myself, but then my manager just gave me her pizza, and now I'm just here suffering. Cheese bread? Let's go. That's basically pizza. Hello? Oh, I thought I saw something here. Yeah, here it is. My goodness gracious. Not a bad problem to have, I guess not. Pizza for days? Pizza 4 days! Yes, exactly for 4 days total, hopefully. I think any more and I think it tastes kind of garble. My goodness. I want to see the world. I don't want to see any more Venomoths. Or Girafferages. Ah! Game loaded in something, huh? Alright, let's get this and see what the site is on below. Oh, hey guys. Wow. Amazing. I'm a tourist, by the way. Wow, the third lab. Look at that. Wow, Christmas, a week away. Who knew? Alright, another research station. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Someone's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guarantee. The penny guarantee, of course. Oh, oh, Penny, such a warrior wart. The door is open. Blood is on this Pokemon's hands, or mouth, or wherever it may be. Huh? It's basically the same thing. See? See? Wait a sec. This just looks like the Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was an ancient Pokemon all along? Whoa, you battled one of those before, Arvin? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, Tipanya and I are just old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave it to us. Cute. I feel like he just runs off. Alright, I'm gonna try to catch it this time. Ooh. Oh, look! Spoiler alerts, guys! Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler! Wow, amazing. Yeah. What a floor clip. I know, really unfortunate. And you can't catch it, by the way. Man. I can't believe it. I've been avoiding spoilers and I can't believe Pokemon just decided to go ahead and do that. Rude. Oh my goodness, you almost got him. You could have killed him. You could have done it. Tip, do you have a physical or digital copy of the game? Physical. So I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Wow, good job, team. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were researching out on the Herba Mystica came down from here. You two got to meet one of the Pokemon before our creator get together? Ah, so jealous. We've got things from literal ancient times roaming around Paldea. That's a major problem. Isn't Professor Sada doing anything to keep them under control? How could she just let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like, oh, so brilliant Professor Sada ever messes up. Come on, Tipanya. Let's go into the research station. Okay, I've been hearing the physical version experiences bugs issues way more than the digital. Maybe they were able to sneak in some, like, patches, you know? And before, like, every time they release a digital copy, they put, like, a tiny baby patch into it, you know? But yeah, no, I really don't mind the glitches, but gosh darn it, that last one. And we made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the past, right? So what about Koraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it also came from one of those ancient Pokemon? You're right! Huh. I think you're onto something. It is kind of giving off ancient vibes. Even its name sounds pasty. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey Arvin! You had Koraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. I'm being gaslit again. You must know something about it, right? Ugh, you still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everyone's little star pupil. Guess I got no choice then to tell you what I know. A very unfortunate time. Rebel says these research stations don't even have desks that you can slot your chair under. Absolutely inhumane living conditions. And a mildewy bed too. I know, absolutely awful. Maybe it was better when the actual other 2 doors on the left and right could open. Maybe it was like nice and livable, but the main area kind of stinky, you know? But the world may never know. That Pokemon, Koraidon, that is, it was found by my mom when she was working on her time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor! Koraidon, which I entrusted to Tipanya, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the past by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavior patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact an ancient form of, the Pokemon still commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring them over, or I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Koraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one here, somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, waiting to finally be reunited with our Koraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly! Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we get the family back together after all this time! We're getting the band back together! Let's go, Cubs! Let's go! Oh my goodness. family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Tipanya, please disable the lock. Blah 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 blah. Okay, lady. Do you want to press the button? Yeah. Alright, one more lock. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to the final research station. Alright, you know the trick. Rest. We save? We save? And then we talk to everyone. You can leave any wild Pokemon up to me. I'll have them beaten in no time so we can march on. These plot twists really tug at the heartstrings, don't they? Not that I'm complaining. If that other Pokemon really is the only one... Wait, if that Pokemon really is the only family it has left in the world, it must want to be together again, right? Stop self-projecting! Alright, let's get to the last research station, and let me also posture check. One moment. Hola! Hola! Oh, look at the cave right there. Hello? But is there anything cool back here? Wait, there's two caves. Oh no. Hi, dude. Hi. Hydrate, I got you. One moment as I go into the wrong cave. I guess. Wow. What's up? Really nothing much. I'm just playing the end of Pokemon and I'm exploring. Wow, so cool. No, Psyduck, don't get this. Don't be aggressive, don't be aggressive. I have you guys. Why are you guys just chilling out here? Wait, did I just walk into a thing of nothing? Vaporeon? Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you! It makes me feel bad when the Pokemon are like sweaty. A regular? Oh, okay, got that. No, this is just a for fun cave. Hello? Chansey? Chansey! It is a for fun cave. Alright, let me politely hydrate while I try to capture this. Was it really? Why are you running? Why are you running? Did I really catch you off guard? And I caught you off guard. This quick ball so big. 100% emoji. I'm in pain. What if I buy that? No! What's last resort? Oh, thank God! The girl always says, you know how to evolve the dolphin Pokemon? I do! I evolved it with my classmate. You have to, like... I forgot what you have to do. You have to level it up and then trade it, and I think... I don't remember. But I did it. I do have it. I just haven't... Yeah. I haven't, like, used it yet. Chansey, this kindly Pokemon lays highly nutritious eggs and shares them with injured Pokemon or people. Yeah, it's like weirdly complicated, but you do need a buddy. That's basically it. I'm so sorry. I wish I could remember looking up right now. Wow, look at all these ancient Pokemon. Area's full of Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon. Wow, game, you didn't need to call me out like that. Did you see there was a Twitter post going around? How do you say it? Oh, wow. And basically being like, oh yeah, what you think Pokemon games 20 years ago are? You think it's like Pokemon like Red, Blue, Yellow. But it's really like 20 years ago is like, I think Ruby or something, I think. So Cryogon's an ancient Pokemon. No wonder I've never seen it before. You gotta let me battle Cryogon right now. Someone will come out of his Pokeball. Oh, right. That was the first I heard of it coming from the past myself. It was just some weird Pokemon my mom brought home all of a sudden one day. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. Dunsparce! Dunsparce! You're so dumb. No. I need to keep capturing these. Hold on. I don't want to ruin the story. I guess it makes sense if the Pokemon's from a different age. Yeah, people found out, be all over the news. I didn't see my mom or Koraidon again after that. Looking back, it seems stupid, but I felt like I lost my mom because of Koraidon. It was the worst feeling ever. I hated Koraidon and everything about it, and I didn't want to talk to you about it. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. You should be sorry. Shoot, that's like the coolest thing ever. You didn't tell us? Yep, it sure would have been great to know all that. Dang guys, harsh. Mom? Hey. What's with the mom green texting? Hello? Oh look, it's mom again. Oop, friends, I got you. Here, as we jam out to the music really quick. Mine was dad? Oh. My bad. Alright, let's see if the quick ball works, as I remember how to evolve dolphin. No, not evolve dolphin. Dolphin. So to evolve the dolphin, you have to have some friends handy. To play with friends, then all you have to do is level your dolphin Pokemon to level 38. Once it hits level 38 and you're in a union circle with friends, it will evolve. And then you need to make sure, I think it keeps the move that it learns afterwards. So yeah, I'm sorry. We can do that too. That's not an issue. Hi Paige, hi, welcome. I know how its form changes. Yeah, isn't it like some move or like changing out? It's something like that. Look, it's Screamtail though. It's basically the professor. There's been only one reported sighting of this Pokemon. It resembles a mysterious creature depicted at an old, expedition journal. Yes, English. I've been lurking. Oh no! Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Welcome. Out of lurk. Screamtail's been sent to your box. That just seems like a meme, you know? Oh, look, the other Pokemon! My Switch finally died, so I'm charging it? Yeah, no problem. No hacking problem. Mine's just sitting in its dock, so it'll never die. Hacker! I really want this Glamora. I'm too lazy to actually do it the normal way because I'm afraid I'm gonna kill it. Wait, don't tell me there's more. Floor, don't glitch on me. The Jigglypuff, I don't care anymore, but I would like to catch more so I could trade it. Oh, you absolute hacker. I never got used to playing the Switch on the big screen. Oh, have you been playing handheld or something like that? Or do you just have like a bigger screen? Like, I play off my computer monitor. So that's always very fun and exciting. Ooh, I'm gonna beat up this Pokemon. I'm gonna beat it up so bad. Oh, you're gonna get it now. Just handheld? Oh, be careful with your neck posture. Wait, that thing, what? That thing floats? No way. No way. Was that a glitch or does it float? It just sleeps. My fighting just stopped boring, huh? Tell me how you really feel, huh? Oh, what is this? A friend ball. The Screamtail? Yeah, does it float? Sorry, I don't know why I'm like going through all the Pokeballs. They do? What absolute weirdos. Are you kidding me? I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Timer ball, go. It's been so long. Please. Oh my gosh. You're on death's door, my dude. What are you doing? That slap ass goes hard. It does. The music very solid. That's why I say they're intimidating. They're like these psychic floating screaming Jigglypuffs. Honestly. Hold on. No. Oh my goodness gracious. When this Pokemon detects danger, it will open up its crystalline petals and fire beams from its conical body. Wow. Conehead would appreciate it. Oh! I didn't realize that's what it evolved from. Alright, slowly approach it. Slowly approach it. Say the bad word? Absolutely. Heck! The biggest heck known to mankind. Heck, 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 heck. That Pokemon was such a pain to catch. Don't be a pain to catch. No way. I just want another plane. Wait, if this is Scream Tail, it has to evolve, right? What is this prehistoric pup, right? Isn't it so cute? So cute. Sorry, let me put it the other way. Look, they're so dumb, right? Oh my gosh, it needs baby damage. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't kill me. I just timer ball after 2 turns. Even if you're not half health, go into the ball. What? What? Yay! I caught 2, so now I can be happy. I feel bad. I don't think there's gonna be like a rest station, so maybe I should luck? Skill. Skill, my cub. No, I'm just kidding. Man, that thing is just floating. What the actual heck? And for whatever reason, if I do need my jump up. Look, it's Minecraft guy over there. Hi, Minecraft. Look, there they are. So cute. One, oh, not the flamingo Pokemon. Oh, Mischievous. Oh, wait. No way. Fluttermane? What kind of My Little Pony name did they give you, my dude? What the heck? Sorry. No, this is no anything to MLP fans. I watched 2 seasons, but like no, seriously, it's just so funny. Okay, I'm not gonna heck talk it anymore. Alright, let's try to do this in the nice way. What? What? No! Oh, I hate this Pokemon. I hate him. Hate him, 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 hate him. Oh my goodness. Please die. That Fluttermane should still be there, please. Fluttermane! Oh. Easy. Excuse me? I'll have you know Fluttermane is my main ship. Thank you very much. Wait, no! Wait, who is Fluttermane? Fluttershy and... Let me use my brain. My brain is going automatically to... Apple Horse Brother. Why can't I remember Apple? I'm like, that's not the name. I'm a fake. The rest of the main six. Thank you. Its hidden ability is actually good. Oh, Pog, let's go. Eh? Don't tell me you travel back in time to take turkeys off the menu? Oh, you bet. No, you told it out so I wouldn't be sad. You know I would have been sad. Are we in a cave? Yeah. Get into his dust ball, you hacker. That's a very ambitious ship. I ship it. No. Fluttermane didn't like that ship. That ship. Miss! The slow ball! No! Oh my goodness. Gracious. Wait, balls of fire. It's dark and we can, we'll find. We'll just find out. Go, Dragon, go! We have an audience of Professor Sada and Jigglypuffs. Getting hacked in Area 0, love to see it. My Pokemon's level 70. Hello, Fluttermane? You know fire? No way. No way. I can't wait for you to get to the end. I can't wait to get to the end myself. Terrible, go! Terrible, go! Oh, thank goodness. Relief. Relief. Peace in my heart. Everything that I've come to know and love. This Pokemon has characteristics similar to those of Fluttermane. A creature mentioned in a certain book. My Little Pony. Oh my goodness. That was funny. Life is funny. My poor starter is getting absolutely hecked though. This is not a Fire Cocoa friendly. Why is my Pokemon out there? You see him? You see him so weird? Alright, we're gonna get out of here. We're getting out of here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, I'm getting spun from like the waterfall. Wow. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, look at those huge gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One step and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down there somewhere, waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright team, watch yourselves and let's go to the bottom of this thing. Or let's get to the bottom of this thing. Ah? Yeah, that's the sound I would make when I fall. Ah! This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the story is saying. Yeah, this place is like something from a whole nother world. Ah? Scarberto, hi. Thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Cup Club. Welcome. Hello? Welcome to the Cup Club chat. Welcome. We're just at the end of Pokemon Scarlet. So, spoilers, question mark. Makes you feel like you maybe makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Wow, deep. Is it just me or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. You just finished it earlier today? Finishing today, buddies, let's go! Let's go! I know like a good handful of my friends have already finished the game, and I'm like, wait, friend, stop! Don't tell me anything. I want to finish. Won't spoil, promise. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you like the ending? No spoilers, but like, out of 10, how would you rate the game? Come on, everybody. Let's keep moving. Go all the way down. Alright, I do the walk, I do the talk. I do the walk, I do the talk. I do the walk. Oh wow, look at it! It's just right here. That's the Pokemon, right? Or that's just a random plant. Yeah. No, you're honestly A-okay. I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh. It was amazing. Did you cry? A lot of people told me I should be ready to like get emotional. So many Dunsparces! I can't wait to do my shiny hunt. Dumb Flamingo Pokemon. Look, another Tira character named Pokemon. So Koraidon came to our age through the time machine. Then it lived here for a while with the professor along with the other one of its kind. That seems to be the story. So we brought it back home, kind of, or to its second home at least. I guess this place should be familiar to it for sure. Oh, that's great! A chance to unwind and bask in its familiarity. That doesn't exactly jive with how it's been acting all spooked since we got there. It doesn't seem eager to come out of this ball anytime soon either. Really? I thought I was scared because we were so high up. Huh? Who said it was scared of heights? You did, Hecker. Given on how Koraidon was acting on earlier. Oh, I got these. Sometimes you get all shaky seeing a place you got bad memories of. It was the same for me when I was being ignored by everyone in my class. Just thinking about school made me want to hide somewhere, so I know how it feels. Aw, Penny. So maybe it got hurt here in Area 0, just like your Pokemon. We can't know for sure, but it doesn't change into its battle form anymore, right? So I think that's a possibility. But that's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm super badly want to battle Koraidon myself. Seriously? Well, at least you said it. Nimona, you're kind of unbelievable. Mostly in a good way. Emotions? Yeah, like emotional, like why sob. Look at this Hecker. Fight me. Fight me. Get wrecked. Alright, let's get over here. I'm not ready. Oh. Whoa, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. That's so ominous. Hello? Hello, Professor. Ah, Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I'm so sorry. 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 I'm so sorry. Hello, children. Hello. Hello. What the heck? Stop that! You're creeping us out. Hello, child. Children. Initiating restart. Huh? Just Monica, basically. The professor must be having some weird connection problems or something, huh? Oh no, she's having a stroke. Oh no, think fast and look for fast. Look for the signs of stroke, cubs, okay? Well, it definitely was weird at least. Like, almost like, I don't know. And she meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. That. No one's like, hey, Tippa, push the button. Or more like just, Sada, honestly. I'm spooked. How does everyone else feel? Looking at the damage, I have a feeling maybe some ferocious Pokemon battled here. Have you disabled the lock yet? I'm all for leaving this place as soon as we can. That was almost like... No, it can't be. Right? Save. What if I leave becomes out suspense? What if I have to quickly VRV? I have to quickly VRV before I get super invested and involved. I'll put a little raffle and I'll be back in literally like 2 minutes. What do you mean, bruh? Bruh, it's my stream. Bruh. I'll be right back. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm just so excited that my bladder can't hold it. Bye, BRB! What's happening? Hello? What's happening? She's why? Hi, sir, by the way. Hi, welcome. Surrender all worldly possessions to the Sonic guy. Jesus Christ, I did nothing? You literally claimed it was your stream. Hello? He has robbed us of Tipanya. That's terrible. What did they say? Like overthrow? We have to go overthrow SG now. Mod abuse. He demanded them. Not even like a polite. Oh my gosh, you know, all the time in the Cup Club we talk about how to be polite, like politely lurking or politely dying. Like everything's polite, and you just straight up demanded stuff, SG? What the actual heck? Oh no. Dear all you want? Oh my goodness. Ashley took your lunch money? Nah! Not the food! Ashley took my 5 gals without even asking. The sneaky thief. I'm sorry. You give to the people? I give to the people, SG. I give them what they want, and I give them the button press. You know what you need to do? You better press it. All locks disabled. Hello? Can you hear me now? Please forgive me. My previous transmission, there seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have all been disabled at last. Please make your way now to Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. Wow, wow, wow! Armin knows something we don't. Looking at the damage, oh wait, they're gonna say the same thing. No, don't say the same thing. Say something different. Excuse me. To the Zero Lab? The Me Lab? Yes, your own lab! Let's go check it out! I hope it's a fun place. I hope you got it prepared for the Cup Club. An investment with SG is an investment you want to make. That's super guaranteed. Holy heck, we gotta trademark that. Trademark it, trademark it. You should be proud of it. Super, super good pun. What's that? Oh, it's a Jigglypuff. I just didn't recognize it. There's something definitely off about the professor, right? Maybe it's a little Jurassic flair to get us all more jazz for adventuring. What? Can I get you jazz? Yeah, even big time jazz. You need to go see the doctor. That just ain't right. Say, I'm pretty sure that call was really... What's wrong, Garvin? No matter how things turn out, I'm counting on you to see it through. He's so big! Look at him! He's so... Wait, this is just the evolution. He's so big! Oh my goodness! I thought you were 3 segment. I got really, really excited. Thank you for the trademark SD. Thank you, thank you. He's so big! Oh my goodness! They're so big! Oh my goodness! Look at this! Oh wait, no, before we look at it, don't look at me! Hold on. There's some sort of plate inscribed with a mysterious symbol. No, 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 no. Let's enjoy this. Just enjoy the sights. Wow. Amazing. Stop, 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 stop. You're ruining the stream. Wow. Amazing. Oh, BRB, I totally don't want to work on stream stuff. I've been inspired. SG stream win? SG stream win? No, I'm glad. I'm glad that you've been inspired. My goodness. Tomorrow, but no more self-promo? It's okay. You can self-promo to a certain extent. Any other code? Wow. Wow. Wow, I love looking at this pit. Okay, SG. Ban yourself. Oh my goodness, so many. I can't wait for the day we get Dun 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 Spars. I cannot wait for the day. The day's now. Look at Dun Dun Spars. That's natural selection, baby. He's making it through that really uneven terrain. What's that noise? Oh, maybe it was Glamora. Sorry, I didn't recognize that Pokemon cry. I was like, new Pokemon unlock? Let's go. Oh my goodness. So beautiful. I'm glad there's some reflective properties. I guess it'd be a little sad if it wasn't, huh? Alright. Yeah, I remember Ashley had said, like, I wish I could ride your legendary and see a map. Yeah, that's where I want to be at now, too. Because sometimes I look and I'm like, am I going the right direction? Come on, secret, secret, secret! And they don't really award people for exploring, huh? I'm just kidding. Oh, sorry, excuse me a moment. And you can't even slide down the hills? Hello? I'd be here sliding, schmooving, honestly. Oh my goodness. Flutter me. You're so beautiful. I think I want Fluttermane on my team, but I feel like I say that with every like wacky Pokemon. The music for this place is so cool. It is. It's honestly a huge jam. They really captured the crystallized feeling of this really weird area. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it! Ready to see if those legends of the treasure down here are for real. Yeah, right. It's just a bunch of fluff they write to fill the text box. Tipper just slides down the hill and hammer jumps to the entrance. Fortnite? Is that a Fortnite reference? You hecking bet I will. If I could. Whoa! You get cell phone here? Sorry, cell phone signal here. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is just being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy could alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machineries. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building has been terrestrialized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you all disabled all 4 locks, the gates to Zero Lab should now be open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with dangerous Pokemon inside. They'll most likely make a break for freedom. Dangerous Pokemon? That sounds like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to get the best of them. Prepare yourself well, then open the gate. You got me and Tipanya here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Sorry, you two. Big BN. We're the champions. Well, then that puts all my worries to rest. Cute. Yeah, this is turning into Annihilation. Wait, no, don't see it. Don't say it. We'll see how it goes through. Did someone say Fortnite? Fortnite? Yeah. Look, listen, I want more mobility options in Pokemon. Look, it's a little one, the Glamette. So cute. And if you want, I could trade you a Fluttermane after you're done. Oh, no, they have Fluttermanes here, you see? Do you want one, though? I can catch one for you. The game RNG will decide. Do I catch this one for you? Will this quick ball work? I already have one. I'm a Scarlet player. No! Okay, that's fine. However, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Alright, answers that then. Hi, Lamork. Hi. For whatever reason, that you caught up. I'm happy to hear that. Wasn't it so sad? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. The emo was just like so fitting, especially for the era when we're on Pokemon spoilers, by the way, Lamork, so politely look away. Where's the news crying emo? Honestly, how I feel. Lamork caught up to Akiba Maid Wars, so if you guys haven't watched it, I'm biased because I like maids. But I think it's a really funny original story that made me basically like really emotional in the last episode. I'm like, Lamork, you need to watch it. Lamork, you need to catch up. Lamork, da 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 da. That's how I feel my entire being. Listen, I hate anime, but I love maids. Basically. But no, I'm glad that we can watch. We can have our anime night together, which is in approximately an hour. Well, anime night's getting delayed. Sorry if I missed 1 week. I missed every week. No, you're definitely a-okay. Do not even worry. Do not fret. Your pretty little head. And it's okay. Akiba Main War should be ending soon anyway. A lot of the anime this season is gonna be ending in about 2 weeks anyway. So absolutely no worries, my dude. Alright, we're gonna politely open the gate now, though. Hold it. Huh? Why? We're finally at the cusp of getting into the lab. I actually started watching Bochi. I was about to watch Bochi with Atomic, but I don't think I'm gonna have time right before current anime night. And that made me actually want to watch Akiba Maid too. How is Bochi treating you? It looks so... Excuse me, it looks so good, and the music I was hearing yesterday is just fun, you know? It's good. I love the VAs. I'm glad. I think they sound really, like, they all sound good. The anime looks so good. I want to watch it, but I don't want to add it to the itinerary for anime night, because then I'm going to sit there for another 12 weeks being like, Bochi the rock. It's like K-On! If K-On! Was good, let's go. You know, as much as I love K-On!, I don't think I ever finished the first season. And or got to the second season, if there was a second season. But I know how much I wanted to cosplay Neo when I was younger. I'm like, oh yeah, give me that arm glove, the striped blue and black one. Please don't say that you're lazy. Lem says I hate that Fortnite made me catch up on My Hero Academia, but it's in the middle of an arc and now I just have to wait weekly. Let's go for waiting weekly. I'm down for it being post anime night too. We can move it to another time if that's best. Maybe, because anime night's already so long. But then the holidays are coming too, so it's kind of like now or never, and it's like, and then it's like, do I just add it to next anime night when the season is over? But I want to catch up with it. There's a lot of things I want to watch. Like I want to watch Wednesday. I want to watch Breaking Bad. Mostly, I'm so sorry though. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we have Koridon to help? Or Koridon to help? Yeah, if Koridon were like... if Koridon were like how we first saw in the Inlet Gerudo, that'd be a huge help. Breaking Bad is worth one of the goats? Yeah, because I saw a lot of memes about, what was it? Better Call Saul? And a lot of people are like, oh, actually, even though you don't need to watch one or the other first, it's still preferred that you watch Breaking Bad first, because apparently he explained some things for Better Call Saul. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, even Teru fell in love with both shows. I want to fall in love. I want to watch it. I will watch it. I want to treat this week like tomorrow. I meant to message Sarah, so I might as well tell you, Limerick, after stream, because I'm like off tomorrow. Let's go play Sims, and then we can talk about Breaking Bad, and I'll just have Breaking Bad on the side while my sim is on fire because I don't know how to play Sims. I think we're nearly done with some of the anime too, so maybe we could fit a Bochi in there. Yeah, a lot of the series right now, I think like right now when I double check them, a lot of them are on episode 11 when we go see them today. So next week, they'll definitely be done. So anytime in between that, chef kiss. But then maybe, I don't know how your schedule is, so point right, point left, I'm sorry. Anyway, I want to see a battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area 0. And it can't enter its battle form in its first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mysticas we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it will fight. And Area 0 is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe you'll be able to find its family too, right? Arvin, you're coming off too strong. That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go on, Tipanya, let Koridon out. I really don't want to. Bochi's known to change shape to fill the container? Bochi's just liquid. Yeah, I'll let you know in the end when I'm free. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. And this goes for any Katsu who also wants to watch Bochi. Not an issue. Yeah. My poor guy is confused. Alright, come on! Now that we got Koridon ready, it's time to open the gate. Poor Koridon has no idea what's happening. Oh, you're in for a whirlwind. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Oh? Oh, there's two? Oh! The family reunion, it's happening! Oh, no way! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, why did we do this? No, something's not right. These fake reflections are messing with me so much. Honestly, they are. Yeah, he needs to chill out. Politely chill out. Can we feel bad that we're like, oh, Koraidon, go, Koraidon, go? Do we feel even like an ounce of guilt? Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There's nothing heartwarming about it. We are this close to getting caught up to a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Koraidon. The poor thing is terrified. I guess the other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some really bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. If you want. Oh, sorry. I guess that doesn't really help out much, huh? Do you really think the other Koraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon will come out from inside? You mean from inside the gate we just... Oh. Hey. Rumble, 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 rumble. What the? Oh, this G Pokemon. What did we say? Wing? Flame? Flutter! Fluttermane's gonna kick my booty. I wanna see that mushroom Pokemon though. We're surrounded! And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me, they're all ancient Pokemon? We got a little disaster on our hands here. Aye. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. And I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Tipanya, let's do it together. Oh my goodness. How are we gonna get out of the circle, huh? Oh boy. Let me catch you, let me catch you, let me catch you. I still can't capture it, so sad. Alright, we'll just politely kill it now, okay? Please have help or die. Ah! Dies. Dies forever. Thank you every time. Thank you. Thank you. I promise it's just getting cold and Bear Cat melted now. Wow, they are strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Why are they coming for me? Help me out here. Yeah. And have my back exposed? No way. No way. Fruit bonnet. Interesting. One shot. Oh my gosh, what are you made out of, my dude? I'm not ready for the Flutter Mane, no! This ancient past must have been terrifying. Oh, thank goodness. Hey. Go to the other side. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah? And? If those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait! Ha! I don't know. Hold on a moment. And why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying all this? doubt the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out now. I guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong-looking one first. No, this one's gonna kick my butt. No. Alright, cool, because their attack is absolutely vicious. No! You're... Okay, but what if I know you? Okay. Kill him! Oh, thank goodness. Amazing. I wonder what the futuristic ones look like. Or maybe it wasn't this Pokemon. See? The power of friendship has us perfectly in sync. Oh, thanks to our Titan hunting together. So scared, huh? You worried you might have to face the other one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and my Pokemon can take care of them. Blah. Blah. Dog noise. So, Tipanya, you and your partner there and take your partner there and go take care of business. Got it. Glad you got to see some faith in us at last. The boss dude can't wait to battle either. So goofy. Right on. You really ruined my whole childhood. Hey, no trauma dumping. But it's not like seeing you cower and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You got amazing powers if you just use them, and you got us too. So don't you ever think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight. Wow. You need help there, my dude? I can help you out, watch. I'm helping! I'm just looking at all the other Pokemon. So are these distant relatives of Among Us or what? They are! But I didn't see any of them, so it makes me sad that I couldn't capture them. I kinda want them. Oh, I should probably heal a little bit. Oh no, they healed me! Oh, thank you, game. They're called Ungup. Ungup. Hi girl, hi, welcome. Welcome to the most intimidating... Oh, I thought I clicked in. Wow, amazing. This is awful. Like awful in the sense that I would hate to be here IRL. This is not where... Oh, Professor? Are you okay? Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. My Melody, hi, welcome. Welcome to Pokemon Spoilers. Hi, welcome. We're just endgame, so don't mind me about to cry. How are you? Good. Maybe about to cry. Oh my goodness, her hair in the back is so dorky. Oh no, the Polito form is dead. I don't know if I told you this, but you're cute. Thank you. I'm cute because my mama bear cat made me that way. But Tara's the one who made me super cute. Put me in my full potential. Da-da! Thank you so much. I appreciate ya. I love my robotic mom. Deactivating sleep mode. Oh, hello. Hello, Tipanya. Thank you for coming. What? Oh. A Master Ball? No. Back into your ball. Oh my goodness. Hello? Lore? That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you traveled with. Your Koraidon fled Area 0 because they lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Wait, why you to call him out? I'm afraid there's something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Sada. Yeah, I kinda got that, unfortunately. Then, who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the Professor created, imbued with her memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real Professor passed away during— No! No! The real Professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Well, I know what passed away means. That the incident? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original Professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the Professor wanted nothing more for the Koraidon to survive and thrive. That is why she drew herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. No, it's a Pokemon! Pokemon don't die, they just faint! From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Tipanya, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original Professor created. No way. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. What's going on? Christ, it starts crying now. Oh my goodness. Your name reminds me of a character? The character is me. No, I'm just kidding. You have to let me know. I'm actually really curious. But yeah, no, Arvin is gonna be absolutely heartbroken. I mean, like, it's really weird because, like, how to explain it? Excuse me. Your mom stopped replying to you a few years back, you know? So it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. So, like, it's sad because it's your mom, but your mom hadn't really been there. So, like, are you gonna just go straight to the acceptance stage, you know? I didn't actually think they took Sada like that. Me either! That's why I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Why would you do that? Not the plot I expected from a Pokemon game, but I'm on board. Same. Absolutely same. Let's step into the void. This elevator will take us down to a lower level. Step inside. Right? I had suspicions about it through the game and the lack of interaction with Arvin, but it's even better than I suspected. When she started talking robotic, I'm like, okay, alright. Well, I see what's happening. But man, that's even sadder, to be honest. I wish she just, like, I thought when they started mentioning the time machine, I thought she did maybe something dumb, like, hey, I didn't tell my son I was going back in the past and now I'm kind of stuck way back in the past, and the sun is some, like, time paradox thing, and it's just so, yeah. I thought it was Annihilation, but I was so shocked. Chibinya? Oh, that name sounds actually really familiar. Part of me is like, is that the producer who made the Luxium song? Hope in the Dark. Anyway, Tipanya, it is truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What the heck is going on? What is an AI really? Pfft, I don't need to know that. Thanks, AI. In the art community. So what happened to the... No, we already got what happened to the real Professor. So what is this time machine, I guess? The time machine is a device that the original Professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it could then draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call ancient Pokemon. I can't believe she was the dopey illustrator all along. Yeah, look at all those nice sharp lines. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? I guess we gotta cover all our bases. What happened to the Professor? As I explained to you before, the original Professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this is a fact that may be difficult for her son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in its original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is an AI? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on its original professor's knowledge and memory to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body. Even the hand gestures, wow. Sorry. Even by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it that you really want? Wow. The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from a primal energy of the ancient past. And this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to an ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping to the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they will break free from this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Tipanya, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you had gained to destroy the... Sorry, what a weird pacing. Blah blah blah, that strength that you have gained to destroy the dreams that I once cherished. Yes, no, no. I agree with her dream. Let the tragic know. Atomic says I'm not an expert in Pokemon lore, so I wonder if death like this has ever been handled in a Pokemon story. I'm not sure. Gross says I don't think any major character died in game before. Yeah, I think they've been like near death or like, you know, a Pokemon has fainted, but that's as dramatic as they gotten. I don't think anyone has ever died before. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Oh no. My eyes! Ah! Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of a terrestrial phenomenon. Yep, I will say thank you very much. This can only go wrong. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Scarlet book. It was like the professor to put the final key we would in a book of all places. She loved the volume since childhood. If you place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. What if we never got the Scarlet book, huh? Huh? Prepare for the best background music in the whole game? Better than pennies? I don't know. This is gonna be tough. Let's see. In your opinion? Oh heck yeah. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. What? Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of the battles carried out by the brave champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Oh, I got goosebumps. Once you've ready yourself for the fight, please place the Scarlet Book upon the pedestal. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This is your favorite fight? Okay, I'm a little ready now. Alright, I'm ready to cry. Proceed to be wrecked by a 10-year-old. Honestly. Eh? Will you place the Scarlet Book? Yeah. So why won't why she won't turn off before it does? I wish I knew. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is up to you now, Tipanya. AI SATA switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please, defeat me. No! No! At last. At last, my dreams is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. The goosebumps! The background music! AI SATA has initiated a battle. Wow! It's so tiny! And yes, my melody, this is Pokemon Scarlet. I don't know who you think you are, but I am not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Holy heck! It's a bug fire type! Now this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand ancient Pokemon's weaknesses? Yeah, I guess. Initiated, not challenge you to battle. I know, that vocab change was so nice. Just as calculated, a critical hit to your Pokemon. It's time you simply gave up, child. Critical hit? Critical hit my butt. This is the power of the ancient past holds. Splendid, isn't it? My goodness. No, you're good. The music is a bop, though. Wow, amazing. No, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Do you imagine you could vast a wealth of data at my disposal with your human brain? Please die in one hit, please die in one hit, please die in one hit. And thank you, Melody, thank you. It's Onga Bongus again? Not anymore. Sandy Shocks. I don't know how to feel. I'm just putting in Raichu. Go! What's up with her eyes? AI. Oh no! I'm stupid! Ah! My Pokemon would have been okay! I forgot if it's grass or fighting. Cow. Oh, Carl, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Club Club. Welcome. Wow, I was right. I'm so glad. That's so cute. What the heck? Yeah. All right, this Raichu's definitely gonna end up dying, so we're just gonna. Raichu, it was nice seeing you. Thank you so much for your time. Rest well. Feeling and playing a Nuzlocke. Hello. hope that he doesn't use his normal Pokemon move or go first, because either way I'm gonna end up dying. I'm just gonna play the ooh heal. Oh no, half health. Oh no, heal. No, it's fine. I have a max revive, so it's okay. It's fine. my dumb fluff Pokemon can do it. I should have actually switched that. I don't know. Sometimes my brain doesn't remember. But I'm like, oh, it's steel, right? Scream tail. Technically, I don't think they had fairies back in the ancient time. Fighting would have been really nice. Alright, Asshole, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just sacrifice you. I think I might be fighting normal against normal, though. See, it is just Professor Sada. Alright, definitely we could bring in a half health. Oh! Oh! Owie! Let's go! No, 4 times? No! I'm sorry, Muscle. You know what you gotta do. I must sacrifice you. I must sacrifice you. You did your best. Gabarimasu. What? Oh, never mind. No way! Get me out of this Jigglypuff ride! Get me out! Thank goodness. Alright, this is gonna be tough. Water main, my weakness. Excuse me. No, don't kill me though! I hate this. Like, what do I do? Like, maybe I can't survive one more hit. It just sucks. Maybe I'll miss or something. I don't know. Fire Coco! Avoid the slowest attack. Oh, Fire Coco, you're not gonna make it. I was hoping for a miss. I'll res you again. I promise. Oh, I see. It's such a nice challenge. Oh no, it's very nice. I just feel so bad. That makes this unrelated. No, I just noticed one of the stream tags says what's game week. Oh, oh my goodness. That's so old. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. I would have never noticed. Do you think this is a good like Pokemon? and like move. Like I don't know if like this. Will this Pokemon kill me? Oh yes, it will. It has. Ah! No way! I forgot it had fire. No! I thought I could rinse all my Pokemon. Get out of here! Maybe you can flinch it with the crunch. Wait, crunch is not bite. Crunch is not bite. No! It's very. Oh no! It's oh, it's okay. It's okay. Gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. Roaring Moon. Who the heck is Roaring Moon? Everything's proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the possibility of you winning is 0. What? Dragon against dragon, let's go! Let's go! Booster energy is used. What's happening? No! I can attack with Titan! Good luck out there! Okay, so you know what the move is. The move is getting Tinkerton or Mouse Hold up and not dying. Happy hands, so happy hands. Oh, hi, Weave. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the most intense battle. Okay. Tinkerton, I'm so sorry. Stone Edge! Yes! Jump up, go! Jump up, Pog! Jump up! I love you! I love you, jump up! Okay. We're gonna try to get the rest of the Pokemon up really quick. I still can't believe the direction this game was taken. I dig it so much. Honestly, it's been so... No! It's been so fun. Come on, you're floating! That was literally on the ground! Okay, Tinkerton, let's go! Its speed set's gonna be hard. Get a fairy move in before you get flatlined. I'm trying! No way! No! I might actually die! No way! Mousehole, come on, reliable partner! GG, Roaring Moonseed. No, not Zayla. You can fairy. Wait. Roaring Moon, get out of here! Please die! Wait, no, seriously? Hold on. Oh, I could have. Okay. This is. You're so stupid. Because I don't have any other Pokemon after this, you know? Your turn would be pretty pog to keep alive. Because my Pokemon definitely attacked last, right? Oh my gosh. Mousehold, live! Live, Mousehold! Didn't one-shot it though. Oh my goodness. I don't think it one-shot it, so we're just gonna... It didn't one-shot it! No way! Alright guys. You didn't press Terra? I forgot! I did not do that! Okay, so now that I'm done being ridiculous. No! How many moves do you have, my dude? Stick to your earthquake! was her last one? I thought she had more. Oh, hey, look, my dead Pokemon's evolving. Yay! That's such a powerful no. I didn't. How many moves do they have? I think this is like the biggest thing I get with. I keep saying like, oh, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, it's actually a little bit harder and whatnot, challenging wise and all that. But no, I think it's absolutely ridiculous what like some of the moves that these Pokemon have. They're so varied that you're just like, oh no way, this flying dragon Pokemon has a freaking fracking ground move, and then it does. Get ready for more fun. I don't know if my body can hold that. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'll do it. Only the central head has a brain. It is very intelligent, but only thinks of destruction. That was intense? Honestly, I was sweating. I thought she had one more Pokemon. Redeem Curse head pads? Dice. I will do that just a moment. After watching some people playing it, it's pretty hard for non-sweaties. Yeah, I'm a non-sweaty. My palms are literally soaked. Please heal my team. Don't let me fight your Koraidon. Tipanya! No! No, not like this. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. No way she's just gonna explode right in front of the sun. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. No! Get me off of here. Get me out of here. I don't want this. So proud of you, my... Sorry you were alone for so long, Arthur. Mom? Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. Oh my goodness. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Sada's ID. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't read the books! I'm sorry! This is too much. Oh no! You must run. No, I'm gonna, no. I have mixed emotions. Oh. You're not getting in my way. You're challenged by AI Sada? You're challenged to the Paradise Protection Protocol. That is such a cool effect! I didn't read the notes. I guess I have to go like YouTube it and all that jazz because gosh darn it. I didn't realize there were even books. I was looking around, I'm like, ooh, rocks in containers, you know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. You can't battle without a Pokemon on the field. Punch him? I'm about to punch him. It's true, her Pokeballs won't even work. How are we even supposed to battle? Running away will put everyone else in danger. Bro, if I'm in danger, we're all in danger. Some crazy electrical signals jamming our Pokeballs. It won't even open. Bag. Actually, Koraidon. Swap in. It's time. Wrestle him down and pummel him. Let's do it. Yeah! Let's go! You can do it! Let's go! Oh my goodness. Magical girl moment, we love it. I'm in love. Our true partner with all the Mystica Herbicas or whatever. Let's go! Yeah. Oh my hecking goodness. Gross Butters, I'm stronger now. Who's the real chicken now? I absolutely adore this song, honestly, yeah. Oh! Look at that, How to Train Your Dragon OC go, honestly. It turned into his battle form, let's go Coridon, you got this! I'm basically gonna keep trying everything in my power. This user transforms and crashes into the ground, causing a massive prehistoric explosion. This move power is boosted more than usual if it's super effective hit. Endure? I might have to endure. Terra Blast. As user has to terrestrialize and unleashes the energy of his Terra type. Okay, we don't have that quite yet. So I guess we're just gonna do this! You will fall here in this garden of paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Hey, yours was not very effective. Sonic? Oh my goodness. I forget how Endure works. I forget if I use it, I don't know, we'll use it like maybe if I'm close to death's door. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goal will be eliminated. Yeah, obstacles to my goal will be eliminated. Hey. Good. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Tipanya! Yeah, it does look really bad, huh? I agree. The data system is superior. Fall and become the foundation upon which my dream may be built upon. Ah! He topped it out so I wouldn't feel sad. I didn't use Endure though. I didn't use Endure. And it earned it anyway, thank goodness. I'm so happy for it. Oh my goodness. Yes, okay. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Hey, Tipanya, our Terra orbs are glowing. Or your Terra, I'm sorry. Terrestrialize and finish us off! Okay, what are you gonna terrestrialize to, my dude? No tip, our Terra. Oh, my bad. Goku just doing commentaries when she could just clobber the other. Hey. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, it looks so goofy. It's so goofy. Oh my goodness. Get him! Let's go! me push around. Time to terrestrialize and get some super effective hits in. I'm already doing that, Penny! I'm already doing it! Right on, let's go! This time, let's do it! Kill him! Congrats! Oh my gosh. Oh no. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Now what? What's gonna happen? Tips drink. I'm not ready. Oh no, I'm not ready. You did it! Yeah, I did it! It's so well designed now that I think about it. The other Crydon can't do super effective to you, even if it's Terra type, because it's Terra fighting? What? It's not going berserk anymore? How? How very astonishing! To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protection. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold your faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Tipanya. I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you for your freedom, the way that you came together working in league with your fellows and caring for them, the way you sought strength and to better yourself, drawing all you are into your battles, the way that you'd face down even the greatest enemies to save the one that which you loved, the way that you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. I did something too. Ah, and the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be as free as you all are. Free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else. Not found. Your own treasure? As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient pasts that I've dreamed of. No way! What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart raced with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No? I suppose you're right. I am sorry. Arvin, Koraidon, Tipanya, it is a little sad, but I am afraid this is goodbye. Mom! No! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Oh my gosh. No way. No way this is happening. before our eyes. How could you just go? Mom? Arvin, are you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name, using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so No, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Pokemon noise. Look, I made myself into a cute anime girl for this very reason. But no, I can't believe she pulled an Independence Day. Honestly, super, super sad. Definitely it's pulling on my heartstrings so much right now. Sorry for killing your fake moms. That mom was real to me, okay? I guess Koraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong! If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Tipanya and Koraidon just saved the whole Paldea! That's right! You both did amazing! Thanks! Yeah, that's my bud Tipanya for you. Nice. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah. Thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Tipanya? Let's head on out. Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. Christ. If it makes you feel better, your real mom has been dead for a millennia. Get it? Because she died after traveling to the distant past? But who knows how distant the distant past is, you know? I guess they do, like, say prehistoric, huh? But still. That does not make me feel better. I don't want anyone to be dead. I don't want anyone to be gone or missing. I want them to be here, living life. But no. Nimona does have to read the room. And New, I'm so sorry. No, it's so late. I'm actually past like my anime night time too. So now I'm just waiting for the game to load and tell me where the heck I am. So I can just cry. Imagine my game actually just crashes. Oh, okay, look. Anime night's dead? No, it's not. Gosh, we're all sad. Okay, everyone, listen up. Oh, what is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we could load up on snacks first, I'm in. Arvin's mom is dead, guys. Hey, Tipanya, not you too. Alright, fine. I guess we are doing this. Cute. Yeah, I think Arvin's gonna need some time, guys. We can't just solve it. Get ready to mute? Oh, I'm so sad. I don't want to sit in silence. I don't want to sit in silence.
You see tonight it could go
can I what if I just lower it? What if I just lower it very, very low? Why did they put Ed Sheeran? Hello? They're on their way? No, it's okay. It's so low. My voice is so overpowering it. Look at the dumb sushi fish. That big fish? Go heck that big fish. That big fish was a pain. Excuse me, in the butt. Heck the DMC. Heck the DMC. No. Well, that's our journey in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Time to take a 4-minute talk for 4 minutes straight. Oh. I don't know about this. Alright, let's see. Definitely, I do not regret picking up Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I know for the cats who did watch it and may not be as familiar with Pokemon, and they're like, well, I just saw the end and whatever. I think the whole journey in, like, before all this, to get to this point, was super, super, super worth it. I think the whole adventure and seeing, like, each of the characters were just really, really nice. I feel like all the gym leaders were super memorable in, like, their designs. Could I tell you their names? No, except Iona. I don't know. Or Iono? Iono? Yeah, Iono. Yeah. But super, super cute setting. I love the open worldness. I missed out on Pokemon Arceus, so I'm kind of like, what's open world Pokemon? So for this to be my first experience, it was kind of like weirdly glitchy, but it was super, super fun, honestly. This was like a much more funner way to play Pokemon. I felt really surprised when I saw one of like my the people I follow on Twitter where they're like, I would enjoy this game if it wasn't open world. Like, huh? What? Lim says, I'm confused on why they got the British Ed Sheeran years after he was last relevant to make a song for the region based in South America after the region based on Britain. Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's also Spain. I'm gonna go with SG on that, but I'm really confused on why they got Ed Sheeran as well. Maybe they had the budget and they're like, oh yeah. But maybe this game was also made when Ed Sheeran was relevant, so I don't know. Oh my goodness. Rebel says, so Arvin, I know you just found out your mom hasn't been ignoring you. She's actually been dead for quite some time. And you've been keeping in touch with an AI and all that. But now let's go do something fun. Let's go. I think the worst case scenario is that Koraidon, she died because of Koraidon, because she's like, oh, I'm gonna protect Koraidon, and then she like went in front of it like she was an actual Pokemon. The actual audacity of this cave woman, and that's how she died. And that fact is never really told straight to Arvin, so I feel bad because Arvin's like, hey Koraidon, you ruined my childhood, but that's okay, I don't want to see you sad either. Now imagine you hear, hey, my mom died protecting you, and it's kind of like, holy heck. Oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared. Panic! 5, 7, 8, 6, 5. Thank you for the follow. Scared. Alright. No more Ed Sheeran. It's regular Pokemon music time, okay? But yeah. I don't know. I don't know what number to give this rating for the Pokemon game though. I can't believe she actually talked for 4 minutes straight. An 8? Yeah, I guess I would definitely rate it a minimum of an 8. I can't say it's a Pokemon 10 out of 10 game because I feel like a lot of people, how they were complaining about like, hey, this game could be prettier, look at the other Switch games. They absolutely have a point. Like, they're absolutely right in their own regard with that. The game could be prettier and less laggy and all that other stuff. So that's definitely a solid point, Duck. Oh my gosh, sorry, I keep hitting my poor computer with my little thing underneath my desk. I don't know. I want to give it an 8, but I think I actually might give it a 9. And I know it's kind of like, what? I think the performance issue and the glitches were very minuscule to me because I never ran into really big glitches other than maybe like my game crash once. But thank you, treasured friends. Thank you, Pokemon game. No! Oh my gosh, look how cute they are. Oh my goodness, I'm a stupid fan of the stupid stickers. Oh my goodness. But honestly, this game really like pulled on my heartstrings and everything like that, And to know that there's more game to pretty much continue, like I can bond with the I could finish my classes, I could bond with the professors, I can catch all the Pokemon. I think to see that there's more to this than after beating Elite Four, it's just really, really nice. And I know that was the concept in other Pokemon games, so I feel like it's more satisfying, or there's more things to do here. Like, oh, okay, well, if you never did your classes, hey, this would be a good time. I'm definitely a huge fan of what you call it, like Pokemon Ruby and whatnot, right? And I love Pokemon Ruby so much, but that might be nostalgia talking to me, right? And I love Pokemon Crystal, and I never played the first gen for God knows whatever reason. I guess I couldn't afford a game system at the time when I was a literal child. So I can't have that, but like I would rate this over like my experience with Ruby. And probably any of the other Pokemon games that come to mind. Ruby to me is just the more prominent, like Ruby and Crystal, not to sound like a nostalgic hacker, but those are the more prominent games in my eyes that I remember enjoying and really liking and being like really fascinated with. If you tell me any other generation after Pokemon 3, I'm kind of like, okay. Alright. I don't think I finished Sun. I don't think I finished Pearl. X and Y, I don't think I finished. Like any of the later generations, I just like I got the game and I just lost like the interest, or I can't even remember. It's like repressed memory. It's not saying it was that bad. I'm just like, gosh darn it. Anyway, look, they like to see you in his office. Oh my goodness. If you select Koraidon while the main menu's open, you can now have him change between its battle form or its ride form. Oh, nice. But yeah, this is the best Pokemon game for me despite its performance and bugs. Same. Yeah, I think it's a 9. It's where I'd put it. It's like the top 3 Pokemon games for me. Yeah, honestly. I think it's super solid. Let's see what Professor Clavel has to say. But look, there's still so much of this world to explore, and then like this is stuff I might do in my own personal time, or I'll just have like a fun, like really casual stream and be like, hey Gubs, watch me grind. It's basically a chatting stream with Pokemon in the background. Because, what do you call it? The nerd! No, let's go to the director's office and see where to go from here, okay? And then we can wrap up so we can do anime night, because I know I'm late for that. Looks like the hero's finally here. Would you join us, Miss Tipanya? We're in it for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the ancient Pokemon from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of all of you. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. You got us there, teehee, at the bed. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I am willing to overlook that particular point. So we're not getting raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, Miss Tipanya, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends have received one already, so this one's for you. Master Ball, let's go! How do you say it? I know as she was like really like flaunting the Master Ball or like talking about the Master Ball, I think having a Master Ball just makes sense, you know? For, excuse me, the professor, because why would you draw regular Pokemon balls in the past? Master Ball is an absolute 100% guarantee, and that's what you need when you're getting these wild booty Pokemon. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago, that gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor what that badge represents by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. I guess I'll try. No, you can count on me! Splendid. Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolence. Well, yeah, thanks for reminding me my mom is dead. Yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my mom had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a little bit about my mom's research and what she was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is that I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done! Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here, and my Pokemon, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your mother's son. Of course, I must remind you that you have nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? And let's not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds and the great creator known to the public, your new champion rank at least should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Ooh, I knew how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously? Could we not? Classic Nimona. A Pokemon battle contest, you say? While your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona, I think it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be beyond us. We've many other school activities to keep an eye on after all. Pardon my intrusion, I couldn't help it over here. Who are you? La Primera! Hi, Tapaloy, hi! The Pokemon League will of course happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera? Well, most kind offered Chairwoman Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young and upcoming talents. Though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battle. A former gym leader, the developer of a Pokemon app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer in the academy. Let's go! Well, we get to battle the teachers? You compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not a part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow! Oh wow, that's right. Thank you for the headpad. Thank you. Sorry, I'm so tall. Heck. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I would gladly take you up on your kind offer to compete alongside you and all, but I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Aw, can you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Tipanya would agree to lend me a hand with my work. I'll be happy to help. Excellent answer. Much obliged. Hat Champion Tipanya. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my steed. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask that you bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They are all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you to find any cracks in their armor, but, well, consider it a formality. This will also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they have mustered their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. You get to have all-out battles with the gym leaders? Ah man, I'm jealous. Now then, on to another crucial matter. I'd like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. Hi Payan, hi. There's a bunch of anime I missed that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing, eager cooperation. I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave it all to you then. Come now, Penny. Aw. This is awesome, Tipanya. Show this inspection thing who's boss so that La Primera could join our tournament, okay? And enjoy taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. I'll take care of fulfilling those forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say, it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting in the league, our new champion expecting gyms, Nimona arranging the event. Give it your best, everyone. Marvin's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Guess my role's so obvious it goes without saying. So Alex says, La Primera be like, remember how you hacked into the school systems and caused a ruckus and we suspended you to overseas studies? Yeah, you're gonna help me out. Yeah. Oh my goodness, every cup. We gotta go. I have anime night tonight. Wow. So with that, I'll be wrapping up Pokemon. Thank you every cup for watching me beat Pokemon Scarlet. Obviously, there's way more to start doing now, especially with the gym leaders and whatnot. But we gotta go watch anime. I can't wait to beat this game over again. I guess. I think that would be something super exciting. I think I'm really just curious about one thing though. I know. Wait, we can't call a flying taxi here. I'm actually really curious about the book stuff. Like, I'm really curious. So I'll see if maybe I could either YouTube it or physically walk back into what do you call it? Area 0 and possibly read the textbooks because I didn't realize there was books in the area with the professor. So I'm actually a little sad that I missed that. So with that, let us politely wrap up, okay? One moment. Anyway, let's get over here. Anime night. Yeah, so as I try to find someone for us to raid, feel free to join our Discord. So right now we normally do it at 8:30 p.m. So we're about like 30 minutes late. To anime night, we're gonna be watching the newest episode of Chainsaw Man, Pop Team Epic, Pop Team Epic, Spy Family, Akiba Maid War, Mob Psycho 100. We're gonna try to squeeze Bochi in there. I don't know if we'll be able to do it tonight. I am not strong. I am not strong, unfortunately. But let's see if we can find someone playing Pokemon. One moment. It's not a lot of people playing Pokemon right now. Oh, is Mob Psycho out? Yeah, it's like episode 11 right now. You got a lot to catch up on. To be honest, and I voiced my opinion about this multiple times, but Ludwig is Ludwig is live on Twitch. Oh, no, not anymore. I was like, what? Ludwig? Let me put this here. Let me put this here. But yeah, I haven't been like a huge fan of the this newer season, which has been really unfortunate. There's been like some highs, like the first arc, very nice. But after that, I'm like, what now? Oh, you know who's streaming? Maya. Maya just recently debuted. She's super cute. Super cute voice, super cute art, super cute model. Please do give her your support. She's playing Signalis, which is the game I was recommending Alex to play. So one day we'll see Seth play it. Or I'll play it. Not cuter than Tip, of course. No. There's some competition, Cubs. If you think I'm cute, you're gonna die of cuteness when you see her. I think she's very cute. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord. Let's see what else. On Twitter, I have my schedule pinned, so I had to recently change my schedule, which unfortunate things happen. But I'll be back tomorrow in the afternoon to play more Yakuza. I was gonna do it as a Cup Club chooses, but to be honest, Yakuza deserves some love, you know. And then Friday, I might be streaming. It's a to be determined right now. And then that could be our Cup Club chooses, okay? Okay, if you're not familiar with Cup Club chooses, it's basically where I'm like, hey Cubs, here's a list of games that I'm willing to play right now. What? Which one you want to play? And so we do a little poll on stream while I do a little bit of chatting. So yeah. But yeah, I got my raid target, so let's heckin' go. So the first one is a raid message for those. Oh, heck, I wrote it wrong. I'm so sorry. So the first one is for those who are not subscribed. Absolutely no worries. Feel free to participate in the raid with the Gao raid with the berry emojis, and then I have the Tipanya with the Gao raid, okay? And then you can participate with that as we raid into Maya Galactic. Again, super cute VTuber who's really new, just recently debuted I think during my finals weekend. So yeah. Anyway, Cubs, give me like a tiny little baby break. I'm gonna give it about like a 10-minute leadway as I get ready for anime night. But I'll be sitting in the Gao voice channel and I'll tag everyone. Actually, maybe I should do that now. Hold on. Let me tag everyone now. Anime night. will be starting around 10 to 15 minutes right now. There you go. Bam! Tagged! Bam! So easy. So easy, am I right? Alright, so I'll get that all set up for us, okay? Thanks for streaming though. Thank you, Cup, for being here. I appreciate you. Machi, thank you for the stream. I'll see you in anime night. See you in anime night, Rival. Thank you. Thank you, SG as well. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, no problem. Atomic, thank you as well. Thank you. See you in anime night as well. Carl says thank you for the stream. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad that I caught your stream right at the end. What? Was it real? Okay, I was like, was it the end? Oh, the end of the game. Yeah. I can't wait for Yakuza tomorrow. Me either. I feel like I've abandoned it. I hope Yakuza still loves me. Anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm spamming the raid message because I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy to recopy paste it. Bye-bye. But yeah, get your Gal raid going. Give lots of support to Mia. I love again her. I love her personality. I love her art. I love her model, and I hope you feel the same. I'll catch you tomorrow, Cubs, at 12 p.m. EST for Yakuza Kiwami 2. It'll be a really fun time, okay? See you in a little bit. See you in an anime night. Bye.